What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg,
And I'm Son.
and welcome back to another Gentleman Jugg and Son doing WWE. Make sure to check us out on YouTube if you haven't, or on the Gentleman Jugg cast if this is your first time listening to us. How you doing, boy?
I'm good.
Take me to Smackdown, son.
Well, we had Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You know.
I was surprised they actually won.
Why were you surprised?
Oh, because I thought they were trying to make the Viking Raiders win something because they haven't really been on TV at all.
Well, you gotta let the extreme faces get their chances in, get their licks.
And then we had Bray Wyatt back at the Firefly Funhouse.
You know what? I'm glad that it kind of went back this direction. But this story has really been all over the place for me.
Yeah.
It's there are good parts to be seen, but then there's like these other parts where you're like, what is actually happening?
I don't know. For me, this entire thing has felt like filler until we get up to like the Firefly Funhouse. I feel like I've just been watching like filler. It's like maybe like everything when Bray Wyatt first shows up, you're like, okay. And then like the first time seeing Uncle Howdy come out, okay. But like in between all that stuff, it's just like it feels like filler. It's like,
well, he did talk in a freaking hallway forever, right?
yeah. But now he's in the Firefly Funhouse. Now I hope this is not just a one-time thing, and then he just never brings it back again.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
It seems like he's just using all of his characters at once.
It's just all over the place for me. You know, at least Alexa Bliss is, in one particular story set.
Never thought I'd be saying that.
So, oh well. We'll see what happens. This Friday coming?
Yeah. And then we had Hit Row versus Los Lotharios.
I think the match wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
It's just I don't care about either one of these tag teams.
I care more about Los Lotharios than I do about Hit Row.
Hit Row just, they aren't it for me. I mean,
they're not
I understand
hitting.
they're not hitting. I understand that that group is probably better as a heel group, but it still isn't hitting for me. I mean, I've seen rapper gimmick turned up to 11 before, better.
I've seen the Doctor of Thugonomics. He could out-rap all of them.
That's what it seems like. But I'm done.
Then we had Sonya Deville and Charlotte Flair, and I'm not really sure if this is working for me either. Charlotte Flair thing.
I'm up and down on this, and it's mostly because I kind of like the face Charlotte Flair, but what she says when she is talking about Sonya Deville, like I've never been the kind of person to, get my way and do things like that. And it's like, you spent like the last 10 years doing that. Quit acting like we didn't see this.
It's like,
okay,
no, I'm a good guy. That means none of that ever happened.
Yeah, it never happened. Don't even talk about it. Don't even bring it up. Okay, then we should go ahead and just not bring up your freaking 14 other World Championship wins, right? Those don't count.
They can bring those up.
Yeah, you can bring that up because that happened when I was, being an asshole and being a heel. I don't like when she goes that route. Like we didn't see what we saw like for the past 10 plus years.
Like I think it's fine to have a face Charlotte Flair, but she's got to at least say that. Yeah, I was a bad guy before.
I don't even think she needs to say that. Just a lot of heels who turn face, they just start becoming face.
Yeah,
they just starts happening, and you just like, okay, we're cool with that. But when you have a heel turn to a face, and they acknowledge all, like they say things that they've done or that they don't do that we clearly saw them do. I can't get behind that.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Then we had the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. Like everyone's trying to fight in this tournament for the Smackdown tag team titles, because the Raw tag team titles are defended this Monday.
Yeah, I mean, the Bloodline has the opportunity to lose everything. So, it is what it is. I like this match. I'm glad the Brawling Brutes get more shine. I'm glad that Imperium gets more shine. I actually want Imperium to get more shine. And I think that, Imperium with Gunther, could be really good.
It's like, they seem like if they put more into it, they could be pretty good. It's like Gunther on his own is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that this will work out really well if they were to get tag team titles, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Then we had Lacey Evans.
And what? Just her sitting there talking about her Cobra clutch technique. I mean, look, like I've said before, I don't know how many times you can repackage somebody and act like this is a new person all along. They still got the same name. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, look, if this doesn't work, I guess her career is over, right? And it just feels like it's not landing with me.
Or it's time for an NXT 2.0, right? Or you
get back in NXT 2.0 and hang out with the New Day.
Or you can go to the main event.
That's probably where she'll end up.
Then we had Karrion Kross and Scarlett with talking about Rey Mysterio in a hallway.
Still not working for me. I don't like Karrion Kross. I don't care about their group. I just,
My favorite thing about this story is that we said that, well, Rey is too busy to be worrying about Karrion.
It seems like he is too busy to be worrying about Karrion.
It just makes me laugh because every time I see it, I'm like, oh, Rey's too busy to be dealing with you.
I know. He has no time for you. He's already done the whole thing. What, you're going to beat up an old Rey Mysterio? Props to you. No, not props to you, because you beat up an old man.
It's just funny is that, like, the last time that we saw him with Rey's like, I don't got time for this.
Yeah. He doesn't.
He's just ignoring him. He's like, yeah, I don't really care.
I would ignore him too, but when it gets to a point where Rey has to actually defend himself, hopefully he just soundly beats Karrion Kross, but it probably won't be what happens. They need him to actually hurt somebody. So
he couldn't beat up Drew.
Yeah.
Then we had the contract. Well, no, we had Sami Zayn welcome Roman Reigns into the building, and then he tried to give him fist bump, and Roman Reigns ignored him. And then later on, he went into Roman Reigns' locker room, and then he got kicked out. Yeah, then Paul Heyman's like, maybe we shouldn't have him against us. We should have him with us. So they brought Sami back, and then Roman Reigns apologized again this time. And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry for what I did. And then he told him to, do a bunch of stuff that'll keep him away from the contract signing with him and Kevin Owens, is what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, I mean, they are laying the seeds for the betrayal. We've been seeing it for a while, that it's coming.
I feel like Sami Zayn is slowly catching on, but not fast enough.
Get there faster, Sammy.
It's like, I think, like, this week it seemed like he was starting to see the cracks a little bit, but then he got manipulated by Roman Reigns, so he lost it.
Hey, I like the whole story about this, and
seems like he's
I'm excited to see what happens next with these guys, with this story. I see a lot of rumors of people sitting out there saying that Sami Zayn's going to be the one to take on Roman Reigns for the title, and he's going to win that. And I just don't see that happening.
Like, I don't see that, but, I mean, I don't know how I'd feel if I saw that.
I wouldn't hate it if I saw it. I really wouldn't. I think Sami deserves a chance to be a world champion.
That's right. Unlike Kevin Owens, he hasn't held one yet.
Yeah, unless you want to count NXT, which I do.
I do, but
okay.
But WWE doesn't.
Unless you're talking about Charlotte Flair. Okay. So I don't think that Sami Zayn will be taking on Roman Reigns for the title at WrestleMania. I think that's going to be Cody Rhodes all day. Cody Rhodes will win that one because he's already a mega face. He's already way over.
At least until after like 3 weeks of being champion, everyone turns on him.
Well, we'll see. It just depends because, Drew McIntyre was champion for a while during the COVID era. And what happened to him? People still liked him. People still like him.
Yeah. They did like...
I think Cody Rhodes has the opportunity to do the exact same thing.
Just keep people liking him.
Yeah, we know that this man will freaking take a beating. Okay, we saw it when his titty exploded. We saw it. He took a beating the entire time. He didn't have to do that, but he did. Why not? I feel like the fans will be behind him. It'll be like Daniel Bryan all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Like they're gonna like give Rock the Batista reaction.
Right. But what happened during the contract signing?
Well, I think it's funny is he makes his big entrance and he just puts his feet on the table, and then Kevin Owens just comes out of nowhere and beats up everybody and puts him through the table. Like
yeah,
he wasn't ready.
Sami Zayn shows up way too late.
And he's like, "Oh, I couldn't help him."
You know, I mean, hey, look, dude, the whole entire bloodline's looking at you.
They all like the Usos and Solo turned around, and looked at him like, "What are you doing?"
You just sitting there failing.
It's like, where were you?
Where were you? Wait, no, I'm not gonna do that song. Okay, so look, the story is freaking getting great, and I mean, it's been great. I don't want to say it's getting great. It's been great, and it's starting to reach that climax that I'm all about. I think sometime after the Royal Rumble, I think that Sami Zayn is going to betray Roman Reigns, or Roman Reigns is going to betray Sami Zayn. The Bloodline's probably going to betray Sami Zayn.
I think we're getting close to the end of the story now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't believe Kevin Owens is going to beat. I don't believe Kevin Owens is going to beat Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they made him beat him. That'd be like the biggest shocker ever. You'd be like, what?
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. I do think, I believe it in my soul, that Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39.
I feel like the crowd at the Royal Rumble, they're going to be like, Cody Rhodes either wins or we're going to boo whoever does. It's like, it's either going to be Cody Rhodes who wins this, because I think if The Rock comes out, he's getting the Batista reaction.
I'm thinking that the writing's on the wall. You know,
it's like the crowd's going to want Cody Rhodes to win, and if he doesn't, they don't want any part of this.
We'll see.
It's going to be like the Daniel Bryan Royal Rumble where he wouldn't even show up.
Father H, you better stick the landing. Better stick that landing.
I feel like he's gotta make sure and get that Royal Rumble right, because if he messes it up, it's all gonna be bad.
It's downhill from here. Bring Vince back is probably gonna be what they start saying.
I mean, he already is kind of back.
Yeah, but he's not in control. Not complete control.
Not yet.
I haven't seen anything yet that Vince has got his hands on. Time will tell. We'll see.
I don't want to see Goldberg in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, well, that's all I got about wrestling. What about you, son?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, hey, check us out on the Gentleman Jugcast. Pretty much available wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out pretty much playing games on this channel. Check us out on Facebook. I keep saying Facebook. It's not Facebook. It's Instagram. It's Twitter. That's what it is, at Gentleman Jug. And do check in next time. Like, subscribe, and the next one will be available
when it's ready.